Now on Talking Solutions, want to welcome back in our friend Sheryl Greenblatt with Hearts Alive Village. Do you still have that same special job title?
I do. I'm the Director of Communications and Cuddling.
I love that! The cuddling part is my favorite. Hearts Alive Village is a 501c3 charity. You've got all these animals you care for. A lot of the kitty condos are there in the store site. You've got dogs that are cared for by foster families because we know dogs really don't do well when they're in cages.
Yes.
So you've got all these animals that you're helping. How do you fund that? Because that's not a free thing to do.
It is not a free thing to do, and honestly, it's been challenging. Finding money to cover really the vet bills is the biggest issue that we've had. Thankfully, we have the thrift store now. I don't know if you saw that on Facebook.
Yes, I did. I have not been there, but I thought there's a funding opportunity.
You have to come check it out. We've got a new lady running it. Her name is Kita, and this is just the coolest place. We've got the most random things, but everything is priced so well. I just got like a huge wrought iron decor piece for behind my bed for $1.
Whoa.
Yeah, everything's just priced amazingly. Jewelry, we do $5 bag sales for clothing every once in a while. So you come in, you grab a bag, anything you can put in there, $5. And all the money goes back to the rescue, and that helps us do what we do.
You're very right, Sheryl, about the fact that 501c3 charities like Hearts Alive Village, the animals do have vet bills.
Yes.
We all know as pet owners, vets aren't cheap. They deserve everything.
They do.
But vet bills can mount up.
Yes.
And so when you have all these different animals, you're trying to care for them in the right way and get them ready for their new forever homes. There's some vet bills.
There are. We just had one dog that went to California, little Princess Leia, little pipple puppy, adorable. And she had a heart surgery. So it adds up. And this just happened. I'm personally out for vengeance. It has nothing to do with the rescue. But we took in a little chihuahua that was being tortured at the park. A guy came upon a bunch of teenagers torturing this tiny little chihuahua. Thankfully, he got the dog. He couldn't get pictures or anything. I don't want to go into what happened to him, but he's at the vet and he's covered in bandages, and we put that photo on Facebook, and it's going to be expensive, but how do you not help out? I mean, we can't do anything to stop it, but we can definitely help them once they're rescued.
Once they're in a safe place.
Yeah.
Boy, I know, being part of an animal rescue myself, that is the stuff that really cuts deeply, because none of us who care for animals understand how other people can be so heartless and cruel. And I figure, well, after I kill them and hide their body, then I can take the animal and help it. But I'm always willing to help those who cannot help themselves. Children, the elderly, veterans who have conditions and need our assistance, and animals. Animals never can do it for themselves.
Yep.
They are at our mercy. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. Sheryl, the concept of Hearts Alive Village has to do with a grade school girl.
Yeah, our founder's daughter, Christy's our founder, her daughter Kendall, had to do an assignment. She had to answer, if you had one dream, what would it be? And she said, I would start a rescue called Hearts Alive Village with dogs and cats and pigs and cows. Christy got a chance to see that at the end of the year. And she asked Kendall, is that really what you want? She said, yeah, but I know it would be too hard. And Christy refused to allow her child to think that dreams were too hard.
Because she's a really cool mom. Not going to let that happen. Yep. So out of that became the charity that we know as Hearts Alive Village.
Yeah, we're still a couple of pigs and cows short, but we'll get there.
You're open to possibilities.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing. And as far as funding for Hearts Alive Village, for all the things, I mean, it's not just vet bills. It's ongoing care. It's the food. It's the facility. Yep. It's everything involved in providing a safe place, a rescue, a shelter for these animals while they get ready for their forever homes. Yeah.
This year has been especially difficult because we're getting the brunt of kitten season.
Everybody's got kittens. Even the Poppy Foundation, where I'm on the board.
About 200 kittens.
Wow.
It's been absolutely insane because nobody calls up and says, I have one kitten. Everybody calls and says, I have 8.
Yeah, we've got a bunch.
We've just been taking in kittens left and right. We've got amazing foster homes that are bottle feeding and medicating, and they're wonderful for these little guys. But yeah, it adds up. It definitely does.
Sheryl Greenblatt is with us from Hearts Alive Village. Sheryl, I know in the past we have talked about the opportunity for people to step up and become fosters for some of your animals. One of the things that I don't think people understand about being a foster is that they're not going to incur all the costs.
Right. I would say most rescues, if not all, will pick up medical and food costs. They'll provide a crate or whatever supplies you need for the animal. You're really just providing the home and the love and a little bit of training.
So that animal goes on to a wonderful future.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone wanted to find out about fostering, about Hearts Alive Village in general, what you offer, the shelter and retail items and everything all in one, still over on Rainbow?
We are still on Rainbow. Our thrift store is actually just across the street from the Orleans at 4275 West Bell Drive, and it's open Wednesday through Sunday.
Gotcha.
It's really cool. You just have to go and check it out because you can't really explain the variety of things that we have in there, and it's just nuts. And we've got a ton of pet supplies in there as well. Crates for like $10. You can't beat that.
Way cheaper than you'd buy anywhere else.
Absolutely. Hearts Alive Village, our website is HAVLV.com. So it's heartsalivevillagelasvegas.com. And then on Facebook, we've actually got a ton going on. Our main page is just Hearts Alive Village Las Vegas, but we now have the Hearts Alive Village thrift store. So you can follow, see everything that comes in, any sales that notifies you right away. We've got our Chi of Hearts, a separate page for our Chihuahua specific program. And then we have a bunch of volunteer pages. So whenever you're ready to volunteer.
Yeah, it's a great place to get involved. And a lot of nice people, of course, that you would be working alongside.
Absolutely. We're a big family.
We're going to put all the links on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with the podcast of our discussion today. Sheryl, now I'm thinking about the thrift store. And on Facebook, I can see stuff that's coming in.
You can.
Ooh,
yes. Yep.
yeah.
Hearts Alive Village thrift shop or thrift store. I forget the exact name. As soon as things come in, they post pictures of them and they call our regulars to say like, hey, we got this in. You might like it. It's part of the village.
Raise money for a great charity.
Absolutely. And save money.
You know, one of the things we always do on Talking Solutions is ask, what can we do to help you?
We have this really cool opportunity right now. And KLV kind of gifted us this store at the Meadows Mall. And we're going to have obviously products, you know, pet supplies and things like that, but we'll also have cats there. And then we'll bring dogs during the day. What we need is money. Of course, we are actually looking for some corporate sponsors right now or for some business sponsors. It's going to cost us probably about $5,000 a month to get the store situated, staffed, and, you know, get all the required things. But it's going to open us up to an entirely new group in Las Vegas, an entirely new population, and the possibilities for rehoming these animals are amazing. And we're willing to offer naming rights. I think that's huge.
So the store could be named for my big corporation.
Exactly.
Powering the store for Hearts Alive Village.
Yeah. I mean, the opportunity, there are no other pet supply stores in the Meadows Mall. And just the opportunity for somebody to come in and literally say, yep, big corporation presents Hearts Alive Village. You're going to be saving lives and the exposure is going to be phenomenal.
Great idea. Getting into different locations, spreading the word about our animal rescues. It's all about getting new homes for these animals. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Do you have a timeline or do you need to get a certain amount of funding before you can move with them?
We need to get the funding first. Yeah, it's kind of been put on hold for right now just because if we get too overextended, then we fail. And we don't want to fail these animals. So we're relying on the community. There's so much business in this valley. And, you know, we really just rely on our village to help keep us going and to help us do what we do.
It's amazing what we can accomplish when we work together.
Absolutely.
Hearts Alive Village, the thrift store on Bell Road across from the Orleans.
Yeah, it's about 2 blocks south of the Orleans.
Funding your day-to-day operations,
It is.
caring for the animals, taking care of the vet bills, the food needs, all of that.
Yes.
But this new store that you have an opportunity for, and I know you mentioned NKLV, which for anybody who doesn't know, stands for No Kill Las Vegas. They are giving you the opportunity to have a store at the Meadows Mall.
Yes. And it's great. It's one of the outdoor exits, I guess, if you will.
So you can come in and out easily.
It's perfect. We're really excited, but we need to hire staff for that because volunteers are phenomenal. But understandably, life comes up and sometimes you just can't be there.
Well, a lot of us are working Monday through Friday.
Exactly.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
You really, really want to help. Other parts of your life get in the way.
It does.
So there's the opportunity for a new store at Meadows Mall.
Yes.
It's going to cost you about $5,000 a month.
Yes.
You don't want to overextend yourself. So you are looking for donations, but especially if you could get a corporate sponsor.
It would be perfect.
Zappos or something like that would be great. Just a suggestion. As far as other ways that people can be of assistance.
Obviously, shop in the thrift store and in the pet supply store on Rainbow. We're always looking for more fosters because we won't take an animal on unless we have a solution for them. And we just don't have the facilities to keep massive amounts of dogs overnight. And it's not fair to them either. So fostering is huge. And again, we pay the costs. So you provide the home and the love. And we're always looking for volunteers. We especially need some volunteers for the thrift store now. I think this is a great opportunity because there are so many people out there that when you say, oh, I do animal rescue, their response to that is, I could never, I would take them all home. This gets me every time. Here's your opportunity. There are no animals at the thrift store.
There you go.
Come in, do some work, do some cleaning, rock your retail skills, whatever you've got, and know you've helped out animals and go home without taking any.
You could help out Hearts Alive Village and all the animals without actually seeing an animal and being tempted to take it home.
Yep. Allergies are not an issue. None of that.
Win-win. Something for everyone. It's always nice to hear what's going on with Hearts Alive Village. 501c3 charity, and your donations, tax deductible.
Yep.
Give where you can. If you have money, give money. Please. If you have a lot of money and you want to be the corporate sponsor, do that for the new store at the Meadows Mall. If you have some time to volunteer, great. If you can foster, wonderful. There's just a lot of different opportunities. I think the bottom line, too, if you foster, you need to have in mind from the beginning, you are literally saving the life of an animal.
Yes. And when you give that animal up for adoption, you get to save another life.
Start another one.
Yep.
Keep it going.
Yep.
Most of my kitties just walk up on my patio.
That happens. They just find you. Like, you're a good mommy. I'll take you.
They do know. Sheryl Greenblatt with Hearts Alive Village. Am I forgetting anything?
I think that pretty much covers it. Just donate. Roger's bills are going to be hefty. This little chihuahua has
the
been
one that you
through
just rescued.
hell and back. So,
well, I think with your charity, just like the ones I'm involved with, when you have a special need like that, you put it out to your pet audience, the people who are animal lovers like yourself, and say, look, we've got a really challenging one here. We can take care of him. It's just going to be pricey.
Yeah.
And people step up and they give $10, $20, whatever they can give.
And every little bit helps.
We all work together to save another animal.
Yep.
It is Hearts Alive Village. Sheryl Greenblatt, we appreciate you coming in to join us today on Talking Solutions.
Talking Solutions is a production of the Community Relations Department here at Beasley Media Group Las Vegas. Get more information on today's topic on our Talking Solutions page on Facebook, where you will also find links and a podcast of today's show. Thanks for listening, and have a great week.